We're here for the groundbreaking of the new Orleans Levee District Police Department complex. It came about with 12 years of effort and planning by the Orleans Levee District and the Flood Protection Authority. Prior to Katrina, we had a small complex here. It was always the home of the Levee District Police. That was damaged during Katrina and has sat empty since. Now we have designed a brand new complex, state-of-the-art complex that provides the officers the tools and capabilities they need to protect the public.
The role of the police department for both Orleans Levee District and within the whole flood authority is they work hand in hand with our operations and maintenance staff to monitor the system against obviously criminal elements, but they also play a very important role in monitoring for high river events and any sort of storm issues, because the police are on the system 24/7, and so they're critical to our defenses and how we protect the city.
We have 36 full-time post-certified peace officers in Orleans. We have 25 full-time police officers in East Jefferson, and we have approximately 47 post-certified reserve officers that augment our full-time police officers. They have complete police powers. They're post-certified, which allows them to make arrests and do anything that's required based on maintaining safety, security, and to protect the public.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Hassinger, President of the Flood Protection Authority. We're here for the dedication and groundbreaking of the new Orleans Levee District Police Department headquarters. The men and women of the Orleans Levee District and East Jefferson Levee District Police Departments are dedicated professionals who serve the public every day. They are critical to the success of the Flood Protection Authority and integral to crime-fighting efforts in Orleans and Jefferson parishes. Our officers enforce the law along hundreds of miles of barriers that make up the flood defense system, and they supplement the efforts of our sister agencies. This new headquarters will give them the capability and tools they need to do their job well. Heroes don't wear capes, they wear badges. So we take a minute to thank the officers of the Orleans Levee District and East Jefferson Levee District for the job they do. We enjoy strong support from the public. The public has always been a strong supporter of the police departments and the Flood Protection Authority, and I see many strident supporters here today, like Ann Duffy, who's usually in the front row, but she's taken a second row today. So we appreciate the support we receive from the public. And to the public, I would say, when you see an Orleans Levee District police officer or an East Jefferson Levee District police officer on the street, stop, tell them hello, and tell them thank you for the job they do. Our success as a flood protection authority and the success of the police departments is also due to strong support we have from our elected officials, many of whom are here today. Thank you for that. We could not be a success without your continued strong support, and we've enjoyed that for several years. We will need it going forward. By the way, we have a temporary station for the OLD PD at Lake Vista Community Center. We've nicknamed that, or at least I have, Hilferty Station, which is a great temporary structure, and we're glad to have the officers there. With us today are several elected officials and representatives of officials, so we're pleased to have, and thank you for attending, Annex Smith with Congressman Richmond's office, James Bernhard with Congressman Richmond's office, Representative Stacy Hilferty, Lambert Brossier, Constable, Ross Bourgeois with the Department of Homeland Security for the city, and we have several commissioners from the Non-Flood Protection Asset Management Authority, our sister agency for the Orleans Levee District, and that's Wilma Heaton, Eugene Green, Dawn Hebert, Pat Meadowcroft, and Roger Wheaton. Thank you guys for your support, and thank you for coming today. Finally, I will say that this complex long in the planning and vitally important to the Orleans Levee District Police Department, was spearheaded by Wilma Heaton, the Flood Protection Authority's Director of Governmental Affairs. So we thank you for that. It wouldn't have happened without your leadership and how should I say, pushing. Tenacity. That's a positive way to say it. So Wilma, thank you for that. And if you've seen the renderings, and we have others, I believe, on our website and actually in your materials, Richard Lambert and Associates has done a remarkable job designing the facility, and we're very excited about it. So Richard, thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Derek Bays, the CAO of the Flood Protection Authority. Again, thank you to everybody for coming today. We couldn't have asked for better weather, so whoever planned that, I do appreciate that. This is a big day. The Orleans Levee District Police Department had a presence here pre-Katrina for over 25 years, and they had been planning this, according to Jerry Gillen, since the 90s. It's been a long time coming, and so it's a very exciting day for us to get this underway and get our police officers back out into the community in this location right here. Again, 25 years pre-Katrina. Now we're looking at a 10,000 square foot facility, modern, state-of-the-art dispatch communication center, holding cell, which we don't currently have, but it is important for our police, as they'll tell you. Very secure site, but interactive with the public, which is a big component for us. As President Hassinger said, this is a big moment, and we want you to feel comfortable, you the public, you the citizens, to talk to our officers and interact with them whenever you see them. I don't need to describe the renderings, really, you can see them for yourselves, but again, Richard Lambert is the architect, did a fantastic job. We're happy to have CM Combs as our contractor here. They've already got a lot of work underway and have been very active and ahead of schedule to where we need them to be, which we very much appreciate. Finally, a few words of thanks to the folks that don't always get recognized, but some of our internal staff, our engineering folks that made this thing happen. Jerry Gillen, Felton Southern, and Ryan Foster really pushed this along on the design side and getting it awarded, and just very much appreciate their work here. So with that, I am now going to turn it over to our Superintendent of Police, KERRY NAJOLIA, and say a few words.
Good morning. I'm KERRY NAJOLIA, the Superintendent of Police, and on behalf of the Orleans Levee District Police Department officers, I would like to thank President Joe Hassinger and the board for supporting this endeavor. A special thanks to Ms. Wilma Heaton for her past, present, and future support that she's given to make this project a realization. This is going to be a major footprint in this area, and we want to assure and pledge to the community that we're going to be good neighbors with you guys. We're going to support you as best as we possibly can because you have given us tremendous support in the past. I can tell you from our perspective, we are looking forward to being good partners with the New Orleans Police Department and our other law enforcement agencies that we assist, and we look forward to having a professional and purposeful interaction with you guys. Please feel free, once this complex is built, to pass by. This is actually a representative of this area, and we're very proud to be part of it. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3. That's it. Right, that's it. Thank you guys. Great.
Primary focus would be on providing security for the flood structures, the levee, throughout the three areas that we discussed, East Jefferson, Orleans, and Lake Bourne. Primary focus is to police those areas, but clearly as certified police officers we are able to do the necessary functions as required based on keeping the community safe.
We've got offices, we have a training room, we have a holding cell, we also have a nice two-story lobby space with dispatch in the building. So it's really set up for them to be able to use the space on a regular basis, for the police officers to be able to come in and utilize offices and have shift changes. A big improvement over what they're working with right now, I think. And we also have it's really set up as a two-tenant space in the sense that we also have some areas for the constable in this building. So the constable will have his own space, which will also have break room and some areas for office and his personal office as well. So I think overall it's going to be a really great improvement for the police officers working for the Levee District.
It's going to have some nice colored hardy stacked stone finishes, good aluminum storefront and translucent panels. It's a good project that we're really excited about, you know, we've gotten through the earthwork and site work for the most part, and we're looking forward to breaking ground and getting some concrete poured and getting this thing rolling.
It's very exciting. I think it's going to be great for the community. It's going to be great for Orleans Levee District Police. They're going to have a state-of-the-art new facility with all the amenities that they need to be a fully operational unit. Right now, they're actually operating over in Lake Vista. We'll get to keep part of them there with their reserve force. It'll be good for them to have this new facility.
There's excitement in the community. The public is thankful for this project. They're very supportive of the Orleans Levee District Police Department and the East Jefferson Levee District Police Department. And I'll say that we have strong support from our elected officials. That great collaboration and cooperation makes this project work.
If people have questions like more information, what should they do?
They can contact us through our website at floodauthority.org.